NATO says its 5-month bombing of Libya is sanctioned under a mandate by the United Nations Security Council, which expires at the end of this month. The alliance's military operation has taken place under the stated aim of protecting civilians. But international lawyers are coordinating a number of legal cases against NATO. These are being brought both by the Libyan government and individuals like Khaled Hamedi, whose entire family was killed in NATO airstrikes. French lawyer Marcel Sicardi, who also represented former president of the Ivory Coast, Laurent Gbagbo, is leading the coordination of all these legal cases in the run-up to a meeting by the United Nations General Assembly on September 19th.
There have never been so many violations of the international order like those that have been committed by NATO member states. The hijacking of Resolution 1973 has been in violation of the UN Charter. NATO was supposed to intervene to protect civilians. NATO is killing civilians under the authority of the United Nations.
And could you explain to us a bit more about the significance of the General Assembly's meeting next month and what this could mean for the North Atlantic Alliance?
This is when the dialogue between the community of nations will begin again, because the Security Council is paralyzed. Why is it paralyzed? Because 3 of its members, the United States, Great Britain and France, can use their right of veto, so the Security Council is paralyzed. It can't go back, but it can't submit, and this is the paradox of NATO states to cease their bombing. So the dialogue will go back to the General Assembly.
Condemnation of NATO's role in Libya is also growing from Russia, India, Brazil and the African Union. But nowhere is the criticism stronger than amongst the Libyan people who are living under daily bombardment by NATO. During this month of Ramadan, the residents of Tripoli come out throughout the night to socialize after iftar or the breaking of the fast. As NATO planes come in and out of earshot, threatening to strike anywhere in the city, one of the main topics of discussion is the alliance's claim to be protecting civilians here.
Where's the protection? It's non-existent. They're bombing civilian houses. They have been for a while now. They're purposely attacking civilians. People enjoying iftar are attacked at nights. They're not protecting the people.
NATO hoped that its airstrikes and support for the opposition forces in Libya would weaken support for Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. But this crisis has only galvanized many people like these around their leader, and he is seen as the only force which can defeat what they say is an unwanted foreign intervention in their country. Lizzie Phelan reporting from Tripoli.